Hello there guys, how you all doing? And welcome back to episode 3 of Foolcraft. Yes, hello, woohoo. Now, in between this and the last episode, there's only been about half an hour, maybe an hour. And I've already been busy, as you can see behind me. I mean, yes, okay, I've gone and set the experience obelisk up with the singularity tank and the tap. That took about 30 seconds. The main thing, however, is this. I was getting fed up of going all the way up to the 3rd floor to access our inventory. So I ran the cable through the walls, this is all facades, and I've put a terminal down here. Now we can access all of our items without having to go all the way upstairs. Fantastic. Now, as I said in the last episode, something we really need to sort out is our power supply. Because at the moment we are running on our original coal generator, which was one of the first rewards that we got. This coal generator here produces 60 hours per tick and eats through coal like no business. So we need to sort out some sort of power supply. Now we've got all these fluid cows over here, and it would be a crying shame not to use them, especially since we have about 4 different cows that can be used as a fuel source. Because I believe we have a biofuel cow, a blazing pyrotheum cow, a lava cow, and also a naphtha cow. All 4 of those I'm pretty sure we can use as fuel in a compression dynamo to produce RF. So that is something we're going to be working on today. Now this is only going to be a temporary area, but I still want to get things laid out. So first of all, we've got a fair few building blocks that we need to make. For instance, we need glass, I want iron, I want some gold. There's a few other metals in there that I'd like. I'm going to need some vibrant alloys, some conductive iron, all the sorts of things you use to make the Ender IO conduits. We're going to need all those. So we're going to get those cows set up first, and we're going to set them up in this area over here that I've terraformed. Now I've took out a few of the little village huts, terraformed this area flat, and I've gone and got in 12 of these bays here, and we're going to put mechanical users in them. And if anybody's seen the Fools, you'll know what I'm going to be doing with the mechanical users and whatnot. But I will get that set up. I'll go get all the stuff now, and we'll set that up on camera. So if you haven't watched the Fools on the this Foolcraft server, then you can see me do it, and I will run you through it. So give me a moment. I will go get all the supplies that we need and get this area underneath here dug out. I mean, thankfully it is underneath our mine area, so I can just come off this way. So yeah, I'm going to get all prepped, and I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to get some work done. Right, so I've gone and got the first cow in here just as proof of concept to make sure that I can actually get the cows in. One thing I did realise though is when we put these mechanical users in, they actually use grid power. So we need to come up with some form of grid power. And also, if we're going to do that, we need to make sure that whatever mills that we put in are chunk loaded. So to start with, let's see what mills that we can produce. Let's have a look. Because I know we're going to need, there's the lava one. That would be a pretty good one. Gives 2 GP when placed. Is that right? Just 2 over fire. Dragon egg. 1 GP for a dragon egg. What? There's the water. Now I know the water is going to be the easiest to start with. But we do need to make the manual mill first. Daffin Mouse Britannia. Sag mill, no. So yeah, it's going to be the water mills. So we need some resonating redstone. We're going to need some redstone and stone burnt. To make the stone burnt, we need a resonator. So for that we need coal, yep, iron, yep. So right, we need to go get some more of these resonating redstone crystals, because I believe I used up all the ones that I had making the mechanical users. So let's just have a look. Oh no, yeah, I've got 2. So right, I'm going to go and get some more of these resonating redstone crystals. Once we've got that sorted, then we can think about getting some grid power. We'll get some more cows in this area here, and then we can get started on getting these cows automatically milked and the blocks made. Java file not found exception. That's not good. Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get to work and go get some redstone. Okay, so I've derped up big time here. Here I am digging out all the redstone and everything, and I've only got one of these resonating crystals. And it suddenly dawned on me, I wonder if we can make these. Yeah, we can. Redstone and an ender shard, which is an ender pearl and a glass cutter. We can do that. Right, let's head back up and get some more of these actually crafted. Dang it, Pat, you are such a derp sometimes. Right, now that we've got some more of those resonators made, let's make the redstone resonating crystals. Let's make a resonator, and then we will also need a hand mill to power this. So let's get a manual mill. That's what we need. Do we have anything? Nope. So what do we need to make this manual mill? Well, we need redstone gears. Do we even have any redstone torches? I do. Lovely. Right, okay. And some polished stone. I don't even have any stone, do I? It's all cobblestone. Let's have a look. Stone. Oh no, I do have some stone. That makes stone brick. And then I think that's how you make the polished. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Right, so now we have the polished stone and the mills, the manual mills. So no, the redstone gears. Sorry, now we can make the manual mill. Right. Now to make a water mill, we need stone burnt. I've got those. It's the stone burnt we need, and that's polished stone. So let's get some of this polished stone out of here. Might as well take all of that, and we shall get this underway. So that one there, and that in there, and then we just hold down this. Right, I'll be back once we've got all this ready. Right, well that's all of that stone now turned, or the polished stone turned into stone burnt. So let's see if we can make these water mills, shall we? So let's pop that in there, and we want a mill and the water mill. Now can we make these? One. Ah, is that right? Okay, let's make some more of these redstone gears if we can. Right, so we should be able to make at least another 2 more. There we go. So that's 3. Now we can get 16 from each of these, so that's 48 grid power. Now we just need some buckets of water. Bucket, empty bucket, there we go. I don't need the one for now because we can always refill it. Right, so where should we put this? We want it to be chunk loaded, we want it to be near the cows as well, so they... Tell you what, let's stick these 3 over here. Let's see if I can remember how to lay these out so that you get water on every side. We have one there. Now I'm trying to remember how I did this in last season when I had these skeletons. If I remember correctly, I laid them out in a different pattern, but that should still be good, I think, because we have water there. Hang on. Trying to remember how I did this last time. You know what? I think we'll probably put this in a building at some point anyway, but for now I just want to get this up and running, just so we can get these mechanical users working. Right. So then we have water source there, water source here, and a water source here. There we go. So I need 3 water sources. That should be right. Yep, right. Okay, so 1. Come on, place it. Generating 8. Lovely. And another 1. So that's 24 now. 40, and then with this final one we should get an extra 8 from that other one in the corner. Fantastic, there we go. Right, now I've no idea how much grid power these mechanical users use. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. But I think we've got everything we need, so let's just go down here. And I'll tell you what, we'll quickly sleep, even though it's not going to get any lighter down here. So what we need now is... I think I've got everything in my bag of holding. There we go. So basins, filter, fluid, item conduits. I think that is everything. Right, so let's start with the item conduits. Come down to, oops, don't want you there. Now if I remember correctly, I've actually gone and put this in the wrong place. I can do it if I pop it just up there. That should be good. Right, then on this I'll need in and out, insert, empty buckets on whitelist. There we go. And then on the extract I need a filter, but for that we need a bucket of the material from the cow. I've got to try and remember which one that is. Let's see if we can just break a block. Oops. Okay, broke a few, but you can't get out. And this is a vibrant alloy cow. Okay, so let's put this in the filter at the top here. Right, so only insert an empty bucket, and then only extract the bucket there. Right, so then we want this to be always on, yep. Then we need to do a filter at the fluid, bottom of the fluid tank. Right, so now we need this to be on in and out. Item filter, insert that only. And we want another filter, extract empty buckets, yes. And then we want this to be on, I think that's right, but then we just need to put the bucket in there. I think. Hang on, let's just double check. Oops, wrong button. So if we put that into there, that on there. Now of course I've just milked that cow, so it's not ready yet. But I'm just going to go make some more filters and we'll see if this is working. Right, well there we go. I've just put the extra filters in, put the empty bucket in, and it instantly milked the cow above, sent the full bucket down, and came back with an empty bucket. So that is now waiting for the fluid cow to become milkable again, which I think is about 49 seconds, and then it should milk it again. So what we're going to do now is we need to go along and put a few more cows in. I'm going to start with the ones that we need first, and then we shall work our way along and try and get all the rest done. So let's see what other cows we can do now. I think I did pick out a few, and I've got them in animal nets in the bag of holding. But for starters, let's get all of these fluid tanks set up in the right spots so that we are good to go. So we're going to get, oops, see, that's why we have to hold down. Get all of these going, and I'm not even sure how much grid power that actually used, but it only took a brief second of milkage. So it's not even like it used it constantly. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I'm going to go along and get all this row sorted, and then we'll be back in a sec. That's quite a few cows we've got set up now. So as you see, yep, got quite a few. I've started on a second row as well for the block producing cows, all the ones that produce metals and things we can make blocks from. But for now, we're going to leave this here because I've got this one making glass. We'll put that like that, and then in here, Look at all that. Beautiful. We have vibrant alloy, redstone alloy, pulsating iron, obsidian, gold, iron, seared brick, electrical steel, dark steel, signalium, bronze and manulin. Fantastic. And as you can see, the seared brick one is already full up, so that will actually stop now, because if we go down to the seared brick station, which is just here, that will nearly be full up, and so that will stop actually milking that cow. So it's kind of like an automatic shut off. Once it gets full up, that's it, no more is produced. But what we need to do now is we need to start milking the cows that will give us the fuels. And the way we're going to do that is we need to make a rancher. So let's have a look in here. So for a rancher, there we are. Right, so electrical steel, we can make that. Z-Logic controller, I think we've got one of them. Machine chassis, we can make that. We can make them. Got that. Plastic sheets. That's what we need now. So we've got raw plastic or block of plastic. So where do we get raw plastic from? Rubber. Now I'm not sure if I've got any rubber just yet, so let me go and have a look and see what we can do. I mean, I don't think I've actually got any. Oh, in fact, I've got some from rewards. Fantastic. Okay then, so machine chassis, can we make that? Nope. What are we missing for that? So we need the iron bars. There we go. We need capacitor. Fantastic. Right, so there's machine chassis. Then the shears. Don't tell me we've run out of iron. Right, let me go and grab some from down here. I'll grab some electrical steel as well while we're at it, because we need some of that. So electrical steel and iron. Eventually we'll get those chests hooked up with a storage bus. We'll get them hooked up to our system as well. Might as well. Right, save having to go down there all the time. Right, so let's get back on this. So rancher. Right, so we need 2 sets of shears. 1 and 2. There we go. I've got the electrical steel, so I think. Right, fluid conduits. I'm pretty sure I've got them in here. Yep, that's the pressurized ones. Will that work with the pressurized one? No. Okay. Right, so to make a fluid conduit. Ah, dang it. Right, back in a sec, guys. Right, let's try this again. So, rancher, I've gone and got some fluid conduits made. There we go. Fantastic. Right, now we need some type of fluid pipage. Something that will work. Let's see what we've got. So we do have the fluid conduits and the pressurized fluid conduits, but they should do. But then we also need to make some drums as well to store all of the fluids that we're going to be making. And iron drums should do it. Right, so we need weight pressure plates and cauldrons. Now, I believe we've got, we'll make 5, so we've got a spare one just in case. So we need 10 of these, and we've run out of iron again. Right, let me get all the parts made for this system for milking the fluid cows for our fuel, and I'll be right back, guys. Well, I've gone and got everything ready for our fuel collection now. So as you can see here, I've gone and got some iron drums. I've got the compression dynamos. They might need to be upgraded. I've also gone and got the rancher. I've got our cows. I've got some fluid pipes and a capacitor bank, a couple of vibrant capacitor banks as well to collect all the energy, and some ender energy conduits to move all around. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this set up. Now the rancher examines a space 5 by 5 in front of it. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we'll put a floor plan down. So I'm just going to go and grab some spruce planks. Just do the same design as what we did with the others. So we want those, and we're going to need some more. So let's grab, we'll grab 2 stacks. That should do. Right, let's just quickly chisel these. There we go. So that braid, right. So let's get this floor plan set, and I'll get the initial frame all good to go, and then we'll come back ready for the pipage and everything to be laid down. So I've gone and got all of our cows put in here with the rancher in this lovely glass enclosure. Gone and got some drums set up ready and the compression dynamos, which I've actually upgraded to the reinforced stage so they can take a couple of augments each. I've also gone and sorted out the jellied cryothium cow that we have in a separate pen over here, because doing a bit of research into these compression dynamos, they do need a coolant, and thankfully we have the jellied cryothium that we can use as a coolant. So all we need to do is make sure to pipe these over to here. Now I have gone and got these ranchers connected up with a ender energy conduit underneath that goes to this capacitor. And if you're wondering why this capacitor is getting energy, it's because it's also connected up there along into our original power generation, the coal generator, and all the machines we've got in that room up there. So all of our machines are all connected up, and that's got space for 150 million RF. So now we need to see how much this can collect. And obviously, since the ranch has been turned on, it has started to try and collect some blazing pyrotheum. So what we're going to do now is connect the fluid pipes up to all of these drums and see if we can't collect each of these fuel types. So let's get that to extract, always active. There we go, so that's that one. Insert. Now let's see if we can get this done. Oops. Now why won't that connect? Do we need the wrench? Is it this wrench? There we go. And now we have in this one, what do we have in here? Naphtha, blazing pyrotheum. Right, next. Again, click it with the wrench. What do we have in? Is it lava? Fantastic. Let's just connect these to insert. There we go. And insert on that one. Then over here, that is our refined fuel. Lovely. And then last but no means least, I believe it's the biofuel. Yep, fantastic. Right, so that is all of our fuel sorted out. Now we need to figure out how to connect these to the compression dynamos, because I think they need to be connected to one side. I'm not certain, but we shall find out in a moment. So let's connect. Will that connect to there? Set that to extract always. Now is this right? Okay, so that's already collecting the fuel. Fantastic. Now, will this connect along the top? Or we'll see how we can connect this. So fluid pipe up, and let's go up again, and then across this way. So let's just get this set to extract. Fantastic. Now will this go along the top? We will find out. There we go. Right. It's connecting, but will it actually? Let's find out down here. No. Right, so these might need to be turned. There we go. Right, so they need to go that way. Okay, see, I know these had to go a certain direction, but I wasn't sure which, and I think it's the top that we can collect the energy from, I believe. Right, so that's producing energy. It's got cryothium, it's getting the fuel. Currently producing. Right, it's filling up, so once that's filled up, we'll see how much energy is produced. Now, the reason I have gone and upgraded these is so that we can get the augmentations in, because there are some, especially for the refined fuel, that increase the RF. So I'm going to go ahead now and get these all hooked up, and we shall see how much energy we are producing. So extract. There we go, lovely. Extract, always light up. Come on. Why won't this one light up? It's set to always active. Why is that not extracting? Blazing pyrotheum. I'm sure we can use that as a fuel. I'll have to double check that one. Let's get the rest of these up and running and we'll see what's going on with that one there. Mate, I think I know it's the magmatic dynamos. I think I just realised. Right, yeah, we need magmatic dynamos for these, not the compression dynamos. Aha, I just remembered. Right, but still, that is running rather nicely. Now we need to see if we can collect the energy that is being produced. And I think that comes... Oops, pick those back up. Thank you. No, don't want you to go up. Right, let's run this along here, and then we need to come down the side here, then if I actually hook this up, and let's see, I think it's underneath this one, yep, there we go, we can hook that up and that should, oh yeah, that rocketed straight up then. Right, so I believe we have a decent power supply. Now we just need to figure out what's going on. We just need to swap those two compression dynamos for magmatic dynamos. And maybe see if we can find some more jellied cryotheum cows, because I didn't think this would keep up. And yeah, it doesn't look like it is. So let's see how much. So that's nearly full. 80 RF, 80 RF. And 80 RF's right, so these are all producing 80 RF per tick now, and we're going to get some augmentations in there, increase that RF output and see if we can make this a lot more efficient. Well, there we are then folks. I've managed to hook up all of these barrels to the rancher. I've done this using the fluid ducts from thermodynamics, and then by putting some filters in to make sure that only that liquid will go into each barrel. I tried messing around with fluid tanks and the NDIO fluid conduits and stuff, but none of those seemed to work, and it wouldn't lock the tanks when they're empty. But using these filters has worked out rather nicely, and I think at the moment we're producing about an extra 400 RF per tick. It goes up to 500 sometimes it drops to about 350, but yeah, we've stabilised. We have a passive RF generation. Fantastic. I think the next stage to try and improve this might be to upgrade these dynamos up to the next stage, which if I believe, let's have a look, the upgrades, there we are. So yeah, the signalium and then the resonant. Now for the signalium one we need cryotheum, but that's where we're stalling with at the moment, because we don't have any blizzes. So to make cryotheum we need the blizz powder and the niter. Well, the saltpeter we can get from pulverizing sandstone, so that's not a problem. We can get the redstone. Snowballs, yeah, we can get those anywhere. It's the blizz powder that's struggling. But you can make this with a fluid transposer and destabilized redstone. Now we have a destabilized redstone cow. So maybe next episode we'll get to work on getting this set up so we can get some blizz powder produced, because we do need the blizz powder for quite a few things. But yeah, for now guys, we have, oops, sorry farmland, we have passive power being produced by fluid cows. Fantastic, we've done it. Yes, I didn't want to go down the normal lava route like we did last season, going into the nether and just sucking up all the lava with the RF blocks. I want to try something different, and I think we've finally got it. Well, I think that's going to have to do it for today guys, but we've got quite a bit done, because not only have we gone and sorted out our power situation here using our fluid cows, we've also gone and set up 2 rows of our fluid cows automated production. Let's get a load of this guys. So in here, glass, coal, silver, tin, copper, energetic alloys, solarium, invar, electrum, emerald and lumium. There we go. And then of course on this side, look at all that. all vibrant, redstone alloy, cool, pulsating, obsidian for days, gold, iron, seared, electrical steel, dark steel, signalium, bronze, and manulin. That is fantastic. So yeah, we've gone and got quite a bit done today, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the episode. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm starting to come down with something typical. The weekend is here, and I start coming down with a cold. This is not very good. So we may get a bit more progress done before the next episode. Depends how my voice holds out. But for now, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell as well, so you get notified when new videos are coming out. But until next time, guys, take it easy, and I shall see you in the next episode. Bye!